This is how we get set up on the FES bike. We already got electrodes on my gluteus muscles, and now we put them on my legs. Put 2 on top, 2 on bottom for each side. Now after those are on, I pull forward and get on the bike. Getting my legs strapped in can always be a bit of a trick. My right foot needs a little bit of a pad, and since I have small feet, I use these pediatric size pedals, but they work pretty well. And then after my legs are in, it's time to get wired up to the machine. We first hooked up the cords in the back. Now we're getting my legs. Even numbers go on the right, and odd numbers go on the left. In order to keep the electrodes a little bit more secure on my legs, we use these straps on the lower parts that go around the electrode and help to keep the wires in place, and just to keep them better attached to my legs. The adhesive on them does not work very well past 1 or 2 sessions. So these Velcro straps help to keep them working a little bit longer and help to keep everything clear when it's moving around. Now with everything hooked up, we can select the therapy session here on the machine. We start by selecting the therapy, and then it works on downloading the settings. After it's downloaded, we hit go, and everything starts off. Initially it starts off a little bit slow, and then the legs speed up. After about 30 seconds it gets up to speed. For the first 2 minutes it goes that just the bike's motor does the work. So my legs are just basically along for the ride. Then after the first 2 minutes, the electrodes start getting a pulse to them. Now, if you can see here, I do all my biking while barefoot. I highly recommend this because this is about as close to walking as I'm likely ever going to get. And it's kind of hard to see on the video, but my feet and toes kind of move around more as they go through the cycle. And as I've been doing this now for over 100 sessions, I've noticed that my feet are kind of straightening out, and I've been doing very well when I'm in bed or in my chair normally. Alright, we are now at the 2-minute mark. Now that we've hit 2 minutes, you can see, hopefully on the right side there, that the stimulation is going up a little ways. And that slowly builds up and starts giving a stim to the electrodes on the legs. Sometimes when I have this, my legs will spasm, but today we're doing pretty good. I'll give you the view from outside, and we'll leave it at that today. This is my view for about half an hour, or about 3¼ miles.